Hello, hello, hello. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me good now, okay? Let me know if you can hear me. How y'all doing? I'm gonna bring you right in a few minutes, couple of minutes. Give me a couple of minutes. We got something up here for the queens today. Got something up here for the kings. Got something up here for the younger ones as well. One of the queens, she wants to bless y'all, so I must let that happen. Okay, how you guys doing? Peace and blessings to everyone. Want to continue to spread positivity. We want to continue to ignore the distractions, and it looks like it's going much better now. Maybe some of you guys have shut out some of the distractions like I have, but that's the best thing for us to do because we know what our mission is. So we want to stay on that mission, keep everybody positive. Even if you're in somebody's chat and you see some of the negativity coming through, it'll be your duty as a black melanated community to reach in there and say something like, hey, hold up, that's not what we're here for. But I want to go ahead and bring Sister Mary in. Y'all come in and I'm going to bring you in right now, okay? Hello, King. How you doing? Wait.
Oh,
Hey,
what's
how
up?
you
What's up?
doing? What's
I'm
going
good. How
on?
are you?
Good. Tell the people what you want to tell them.
What's up, people? Peace and light. First of all, thank you for allowing me to come on your platform just to, spread the news, spread what I got going on here. Much love to your platform, what you're doing. You're keeping it positive. You're keeping the people aware. Like, that's hella dope, and I appreciate it personally. My name is Chelsea. First of all, I go by Sister Mary Clarence, whatever's your little alias. I've been in the mental health field for 3 years now. Well, it's going on 3 years. I work out here with a mental health facility in Southern Virginia. And for the rest of the month of May, I'll probably end up extending it to like the first couple of weeks of June because I'm just finally getting the word out, out there good and stuff. I will be providing totally free mental health services. I specialize in adolescent to adult stages. Practically what I'm offering is therapy sessions, advice, venting, if you want to talk without a non-biased opinion, from family and friends and stuff judging you, whatever the case may be, I'm here. Like I said, I'll be offering these services for the rest of the month of May, and I'm considering it like maybe first or second week of June. At first, it was pretty much geared to, Black people of color, that type of thing, because it's not too many of us in the field currently that are, working with this target audience. And I'm 27. I know when I had, I guess I'll say a mental breakdown, whatever you want to call it. They gave me an older white lady, you know what I'm saying? I'm not shaming, I'm not trying to, throw no shade or anything like that, but I'm like, this lady don't, I don't feel like she can relate to me. Yeah. I'm like, I am a Black queer woman in America. She don't know nothing that got going on right now. You know what I'm saying? And that was in 2014. And I wish I had, someone offering these services to me at that time where I really needed it. And also it's such a stigma behind mental health, and that's one thing that I'm trying to get out there too. Like, regardless of the stigma, like, if you feel like you need to talk, you got to talk, because I've been in many situations where I let that mess build up and I'm snapping on everybody, like everybody getting it. And I, saw relationships, friendships, all that type of stuff break down from those instances where I just needed somebody to talk to, but everybody else going through stuff and ain't nobody trying to listen to my problems,
Exactly.
And so that's pretty much what really got me into the field in 2014 to start taking up psychology. I'm currently licensed in the state of Virginia through the Counseling Board of Virginia, and I have my MBA in psychology. So, excuse me.
Congratulations. That's a wonderful compliment.
I appreciate it. I really do. It's tough out here. And where I'm currently working now, I don't think my company is caught on yet, but we have like we can choose which clients that come into the organization. We kind of choose who we get to pick, and I think they done caught on to my pattern. I'm like, we got any young black males? We got any young black women or anything like that?
That's what we need right there. We need it for us. So I'm looking at the fact that we got what, today's the 29th? Or is it the 28th?
Wait, hold on, you're breaking up.
Oh, can y'all hear us okay?
I can hear a little better now.
Okay. I'm just sitting up here trying to get the dates right, because today's the 28th, 29th?
Yeah.
Okay, and you're going to be offering the services for anyone that's in Virginia, anyone that just came in, she's going to be offering free services to anyone that's in Virginia. You're in what part of Virginia again?
Martinsville, Virginia, Southern Virginia, close to North Carolina.
I got some friends from Martinsville too. I got some people from out there.
What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one of my
I ain't never even heard of this place.
There. Yeah, because that's a small spot.
Okay.
So, yeah, I got one spot, a couple of people I know out that way too. Yeah, so she is awesome. Okay, can you give me that information? Can you pin your information in there for me? She's gonna pin that information. This is a queen. She's offering what we need in our black community. You feel me? We need spiritual therapy. That's what I said. We don't need all the medicines and everything. Sometimes people just actually need someone to talk to. So she's offering this up for you guys. So she just pinned it.
I think. Wait, hold on. Let's see.
I think you gotta touch down on it, and y'all go follow her. How you doing, Miss Queen?
Let's see. Y'all know how to work this last stuff.
I just had I had just learned how to work it not too long ago. Let me see if I can pin it. Oh, it pinned. I did it for you. Okay, so her information is pinned in there, y'all.
Oh, there we go.
All right, you can finish telling them more about you and your feelings on the issues.
Yeah, that's pretty much it though. Like I said, for the rest of the month of May and probably the first couple weeks in June, I'll be offering free mental health services. You can DM me, just let me know that you're interested. If you're comfortable enough and you feel the vibe, or if you feel like, okay, well, I think I can talk to her, whatever the case may be, we can connect over the phone, FaceTime, any Facebook. I'm on Facebook. My name is Chelsea Davis, CHELSEY Davis. So you can hit me up on Facebook. You can hit me up on here. And like I said, all it takes is a DM. Just let me know
so
that
they don't have to come out to Virginia, right?
Oh no.
So that means queen. That means that you're you can have it right there. But you just give her that call, DM her. Her information is pinned in there. So you don't have to be in Virginia to get these services.
No.
She's offering them for the rest of May, and then she's going to be offering them, you said, the first or second week. I guess it depends on how many people actually reach out for the resources.
That's it.
We have to have you guys to reach out for the resources, though. That's what a lot of the times we don't do that in our community, is reach out and, do our research for different resources that are there for us. So this queen is actually putting the resources out there for you all. So there you have it.
Let's see, one queen. I'm sorry if I just totally messed your name up, but definitely just hit me in my DM. Like I said, I specialize in adolescent to adult. So if you feel comfortable as the parent to orchestrate it, I can talk with them one-on-one, or we can DM back and forth until they're comfortable enough to speak with me. But definitely, like I said, you can orchestrate it, or you can be in on a session. You can message me, like, as far as issues that you see within your child that I can talk to them about, give me a little rundown, on them. My, like, not even trying to boast or brag or anything, but my, my turnaround rate is pretty good. Like I said, I've been in the field for 2.5, almost 3 years. And with my employer, I haven't gotten, any type of complaints or anything from clients. I've had clients that I've had since I started, and it becomes more of a family type thing, although you can't really cross those boundaries. But if they need something, even if they're not even with the program, they're hitting me up and we're talking and, still keeping that connection. Of course, I can't prescribe anything or anything like that.
We don't even want to prescribe. Shoot, I think we
that's
need
what I'm
spiritual
saying.
therapy more than anything. They don't have
Definitely.
to do anything with that shit. So she said she's gonna DM you.
Okay, perfect. That'll
Yeah.
definitely work. But yeah, even so, like with my facility, of course, we practice, medication management and stuff. But I'm teaching my supervisors and stuff about the holistic route because I don't believe in, the
All the
medication and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
I'm
need
telling you, burn you some lavender, some chamomile oil, you know what I'm saying, to help
exactly.
with anxiety. Um, Self-care, self-love is usually what I'm preaching to my clients.
Communication. A lot of times that line of communication is as open as we need it. And sometimes
Yeah,
we don't talk to the people that's closest to us. Sometimes it's easier to talk to someone that we don't know.
that's it. And I'm saying, like, oftentimes we don't talk because, maybe your mom or whoever you normally talk to or whoever it is, we feel like we're burdening them with our issues because they're going through shit too. So you don't want to put added stress on them. So you hold it in and you holding it in. And then you on your job, you out in public, anywhere. It snapped just like that. And like a
She
lot
says
of
she has anger issues. What is it? Your daughter or your niece? She says she lost her grandmother from the
mm,
father's side, and she's got
okay.
anger issues.
Okay, definitely. We can definitely discuss further with that because I don't have any children personally, but I'm like second mom to my 6 siblings, and
Right.
they all from the spectrum. Little one that they trying to diagnose with ADHD, on up to one of the oldest who is 18 that they trying to diagnose with all types of crazy stuff like I said, I don't fool with the medicine and stuff because when I first got started in 2014, I committed myself. Like I was in college, one of my aunts passed away. I was online for my sorority, and I was like, yo, I just dipped out in the middle of the night, went to the hospital. They admitted me, and that was legit. Like it legit saved my life just to be away and just to learn like uh, alternative forms of conflict resolution, meditation, all types of stuff. So that that instance definitely saved my life. And like I said, I want to be around and I want to be available to people in my community, in my demographic. So, because we don't really have much of that. Like I
We
said,
don't
I'm one of like, I'm like one of like 15 African American women that I work with. So
really.
it's
Wow,
yeah.
that's crazy. And we really need that. Like we really need that. It's not even any type of joke. We need that. I mean,
Right.
I've seen it more than anything. I've seen it in our regular community, but I've seen it more than anything recently online because I just got into this
Right.
online thing. So, and I've seen it totally, and it needs to be done. So, y'all, please make sure that y'all make use of this because these services do be costly. They
Oh
cost.
yeah.
People charge a lot of money for those services. So, with her giving them away for free for the next week or so, yeah, please give her a call. What I'll do too is I'll put your name in I'm gonna link your information into my YouTube as well, so
Oh,
that it'll be
perfect.
there as
So
well. Okay. All
yeah,
right.
and then after the free services, if I build up the base, because I know on Facebook I have a pretty good following as far as people that's reached out to me, and whoever gets in between this free time, I'm working for you. Like I'm not even charging after that fact to the people who have reached out and we have built a report and stuff like that. It still will be no charge even if you have to speak to me on a number of occasions after May, first couple of weeks of June.
Yeah,
Because
I hear that.
these services
Right.
is a lot.
They cost for real. They
Yeah.
definitely cost.
And
So
then like,
that's wonderful.
so if you got like Medicaid, stuff like that, they half ass you. Like being in this field, I done seen a lot of stuff as far as like the pharmaceutical companies, how they treat those who have Medicaid as opposed to other type of insurances and stuff. And it's rough, especially for people of color.
Did you read that long comment right there? That
Yeah,
was
I'm reading it now.
yeah. Because I mean,
Mm,
when the resources are there, that's why I tell people that this is what we have not been doing in our community. We don't reach out for these resources, even that they're there, either we can't afford them.
right. And we do not reach out. Like that's the thing too. We don't reach out until it's too late. Until we are, on the midst of suicide, on the brink of suicide, or on the brink of
Right.
losing everything. Like I've been reading a lot of stuff on social media about little kids, like 9, 10, 11, 12-year-olds killing themselves from bullying, from whatever, you know what I mean? And like,
Are you able to get
that's,
out to some of the schools in your area? Is that something that you do too?
whew. I have a individual who is in school that I'm doing intensive home care with. I see them 4 days out of the week for 8 hours a day or sometimes more. So I work with kids, in the schools and stuff, but mainly at home. I go sit in on them in class and stuff like that.
Oh,
But
that's
I would like to get into the schools as far as like a guidance counselor type thing, or something like that.
yeah, because I feel like even if we like in our communities, if we can get out and just like I don't know how you even go about
What's
doing
up, Lurk?
something as far as getting into what's up, Lucker? Like
Lurk.
getting into the community, into the
Yeah.
school, and just being able to go out there and speak. Because sometimes people don't realize that they're going to do different things. You feel me? They don't
Right.
realize it until they end up in a situation where they like over there in carbonation or something, somebody's
Right.
young kids or whatever, and that's what we want to avoid. So that's
Yeah.
the reason why, with her offering these services, I'm just figuring that it's a beautiful thing. And I'm just asking everybody that can use her services while she's offering them for free, for the
For the
free.
free 99.
Yes, for real. This like definitely so the school systems have yeah, that's what I was thinking about. They definitely will have some type of stipulations, but I wonder
Yeah.
if you get in with the I don't know, I feel like where there's a will there's a way. That's
Oh
what I feel
yeah.
like. There's a way.
Oh
For
yeah.
real. That's how I am. You can
There's
always
definitely
make a way
loopholes.
around different things.
And even you all in the chat and stuff like that, even if you have the gift of gab, or if you have a story to tell, like these children need us. If you had an instance where you might have battled anger and stuff like that, and you're managing it as an adult, like mentorship, these kids need mentors so bad. I know in the area that I'm in is not a lot to do out here but sit up and play the game all day,
Right.
but gang bang and all that type of stuff. The kids need us badly. Like it's sad. And like I said, even anyone in the chat and stuff like that, if you like mentoring, if you like being around children or teenagers, stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
you don't need a certification. Well, I know in different states it may vary, but you don't really need a certification, stuff like that, to volunteer with the Boys and Girls Club or the YMCA and stuff like that. Just volunteering. Some kids want to have a reason to get up every morning, to go go out, go do what they do. That's pretty much it. Kids just need a
Right.
reason to want to get up, want to get out.
Exactly. And that's wonderful for you to even say that too. Like reach out into the communities to the mentorship programs.
Yeah,
Even if you can get out there and start your own mentorship program in the Black community,
facts.
that's what we need to do. We need to be working on our foundation because that's what we messed up at. We can't.
Yeah.
We need our awakening, our spiritual awakening for our Black people. That's what we need. So even if you
That's
have to
it.
get out there and start your own, let's get out there and start it. And it can start with something as small as what she's doing. This is a big thing to me. I feel like that's really good. It's getting start with one person, and then it
Yeah.
can continuously move up.
That's
Yeah.
exactly it, Lurker. That's it. That is that is it more that is just so it. We have
Mm-hmm.
to. Like I said, I don't have any children, so my siblings, cousins, nieces, nephews, those are my children, and I'm at every basketball game, every t-ball game, just so they will have someone out there that they can look out in the stands to. Like I can be way in the back and they'll point me out there and see me and be excited. Like our mom, she works so much, so I know what it's like to not really have that support when I was playing sports and stuff like that. But when my sister, she'll come to the games, I'm like, yo, I'm trying to ball out, I'm trying to do just that one person that you can look forward to, seeing them after the game, can look forward to a congratulations, that was a good game. Like anything like that. We don't even have to be out here buying these kids game systems and all that type of stuff. Most of these kids want is time and attention.
But those are distractions, so you won't have to do your job as a parent. That's
Right.
what I call it. So you won't have to
Yeah.
do your job.
That's it. Like, that's it. Like, I know when I was younger, that's pretty much all I wanted was attention. Like, I wasn't out here wilding and stuff like that, but I know because my mom worked third shift, I wasn't going to get much of her time. You know, she resting up during the day, then at nighttime she had work. So I spent a lot of time with my grandma, and my grandma is old fashioned, traditional, you know, so she got me out here in the garden. She got me out here doing this and that. And like, I look forward to that, you know. I know if I cut up in school or whatever, oh, nah, I'm not helping Grammy in the garden today. So, so it helped me to want to be on the straight and narrow, to not get in trouble, because I had something to look forward to. But
She was
definitely,
saying
it
something.
starts with us.
Somebody's out there. Somebody's saying something about when we need to speak to the parents that are endangering their children. So that's when I also speak out to the people, and I also say, if you know anyone, because y'all know that I put a whole lot of information on my YouTube. So those numbers are not only specific for this situation. If you know anyone that's endangering their kid, they're mistreating their child or whatever,
Yeah.
call these numbers. Call the numbers.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
be afraid, because I feel like that if you're not calling the numbers, then what you're doing is protecting a predator.
Yep.
If you know someone that doesn't know how to handle their child and they need someone to talk to, here you got Sister Mary right here. I mean,
Definitely.
give her a call. You know, use the references. This is a reference right here, y'all.
Right.
And even after that time, if you need, this is a Black queen in our community that can help with this. So even after that, still keep her contact information so that you can use this.
Please
This
do.
is a resource right here.
Please do, because that's the thing too. We have parents out here that just that don't care. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, not to say that they don't
No,
care,
they don't
but
care.
maybe
It's a lot of them that don't care. For real. It's no need to sugarcoat it. It's a lot of them that don't care, because that's why they got a lot of kids that's dying. I mean, if your kid is getting bullied and stuff like that in school, I feel like the lines of communication is something that's not open. I just feel like that. Right. Something is not open. You need to really, it's got to be something where you're in there with that foundation. That's a foundation. And if you're not building it strong, then that's when things go under the radar. They slip through the cracks where you're not really paying attention. You know, that child is just focused in on that game because they got to worry about being bullied the next day because you're not opening up the line of communications for them.
Right. That's exactly it. Like, and then another thing I really touch on with my clients and stuff is learned behaviors and generational curses, as we speak of them in our community and stuff. Like, that stuff is serious. It's stuff that we learn from our parents, from, you know, how they were raised and how it is reflected on us, how they raise us. We continue to hand it down to our younger siblings, to our children. And it's some things that we need to unlearn and start to reprogram. You know what I'm saying? Like, something as simple as, you know, I was reading a meme or whatever about Black mamas and stuff like that. And they're like, yeah, I couldn't even breathe hard. My mama slapped the shit out of me. It's, you know, and we all can relate, but that
we can
shit
relate
is
to you.
traumatic.
Better tell what's going on outside in this house either. We can relate.
Exactly.
We can relate.
But some of those things and those learned behaviors that we pass down are traumatizing. They
have damaged our people for it. They have damaged us. And that's the reason why a lot of people end up shutting up when they see somebody else not treating a child right or whatever, because that is a learned behavior of making sure you shut up and keep stuff. So that means you start pushing everything and you take up for it. You see somebody knock somebody's kid up, oh, let me hurry to turn my head. Let me protect this predator.
Yeah, you know? That's it.
That's how it is. That's how it is.
It's definitely a code of the community, pretty much. Like, she beating a child. That's her business. That's, you know, ain't got nothing to do with that.
got a black eye, but let me not say nothing though. I'm gonna mind my business, because that's what we get a lot of in our family. Let me start mind my business. We got to stop minding our business. That's the way I look at it. We got to start opening up our mouths and talking, because this is what type of foundation that we have created throughout these generations. Right now, we are looking at, we watching it, we looking at it right now. We are looking at it.
That's exactly it. So some of these stuff, like some of these learned behaviors and stuff like that, sometimes, like, I know I'm currently still trying to unlearn and reprogram traumas and stuff like that from my childhood that I didn't even look at as traumas. Like, I used to get my ass whooped, and I'm like, well, I turned out okay. But at the same time, those those learned behaviors has stifled me as an adult. How I communicate with my partners, how I communicate with friends. I shut down because I was always I was always taught, you better not say nothing back. You better shut up. You better not talk back. And so now, that affects me in my adulthood. When I have a confrontation or something like that with my partner, I'm shutting down. I'm like, all right, whatever. Okay, just, hoping that that'll resolve the issue, when in all actuality, all they're wanting is communication. Like, talk to
Exactly.
me like an adult. But those, childhood traumas are not being able to say anything in the household because I was the child or whatever the case may be. It's something that has to be unlearned. It took me 20 something years to figure out that, okay, well, that's not how, you're supposed to carry on as an adult, positively or effectively. Communication is is everything in every situation, in relationships, friendships, at work, all of that.
Right. She said that her son, he was bullied in school. He was afraid to tell me. Thankfully, resolved. I'm glad that you were able to resolve that, Coco, because that's a scary
Yeah.
situation. For me, that
Right.
would be a scary situation for the child that was doing the bullying for me, because I would probably be in trouble with that situation for real.
Right.
And it's scary
Definitely.
for your child to have to go through that as well. So that's the reason
Yeah.
why I say a lot of times with sitting down and talking to your child. And I know she said that she did ask her child every day, was anything going on. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes we may have to go into the schools. You might have to be that one to sit in them classrooms. Remember back in the day, some
Yep.
parents used to go into them classrooms, be sitting right there. You embarrassed to know, but guess what? I'm in the classroom with you. I'm in
All
here.
right.
And
Exactly. And then.
that's what we're gonna have to start doing. We're gonna have to start, taking. It's a throwback. We got to start taking
Mhm.
it back. Everybody's face is concentrating on their cell phones these days. That's what I see. Everybody in their
Yeah.
cell phones. Nobody's paying attention to the real thing. And the real deal is that these are our foundations that we have to work with which is our babies. They're the babies. But
Right. And most definitely
what'd you say?
It takes a village. Oftentimes, like I said, it definitely takes a village. You know what I'm saying? Getting in tight with the teachers, knowing their schedule, all of that.
Hmm. And I
Mm-hmm.
know a lot of times, because I know a lot of things are new now, where they have the teachers are emailing to keep in touch with each other and stuff. So that's why I encourage families and the parents to stay involved, and not only just because I always say you need to go back to where the grandparents are involved, the aunties, the uncles, the mothers, the fathers, the sisters, the brothers, the cousins. Everybody needs to be involved. I've been seeing a lot of graduations too, where you probably got like a couple of people at the graduation because the family just didn't even know nobody was graduating. Things like that matter to this, the foundation. I call it our foundation, but to our kids that are coming up, things like that matter. When you have kids, that's like a milestone that they have come over. So everybody should be involved with that.
Yeah.
But I totally got to thank you so much for real. Can you hear us already? You can hear all right?
it's breaking up a little bit.
It was
It
breaking
was
up a
breaking
bit.
up a
Oh,
little
okay. I
bit.
think we had lost you for a minute. I think we had lost you there.
Okay.
Yeah. You can hear it now? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
But I definitely got to thank you so much for real for putting that information out there
Thank
for
you.
real. Yeah, I really got
I
to thank
definitely
you, and
thank you
I
for
know the
allowing me
chat room thanks you.
on your
Yeah,
platform.
yeah, I appreciate you coming on, because I mean these are things we need in our community, and I mean that's just point blank. That's what it is. Bottom line. Yeah. So
Definitely.
yeah, and
But
what do you
definitely
go by
feel free,
again?
you all.
What you go by
Say
again?
that one more time.
I said, what do you go by again?
Oh, I go by Chelsea.
Chelsea.
That's
Okay,
my
Chelsea.
birth name. Yeah, Chelsea.
Okay. And Chelsea, what I'm gonna do, like I said, I'm gonna link your information to. If you have a link or whatever, you can send it to me. DM me that information, or you can actually DM me all your information so I can link it into my description that I'll start. Because
Okay.
any information that I have, I'm always putting it. It's like I got a long. I don't know if you ever been on my YouTube. I got a
Yeah, I
whole
think I
long
have.
list of numbers and information for for our black
Yeah.
community to use, because a lot of times we don't go out and seek out the information and the resources that we need.
Yep.
So I've been the one to
That's
go
it.
ahead. I've been doing a lot of research, pulling a lot of numbers. A lot of people have been helping me, giving me information too. So I have that information posted. So send me your
Definitely.
information, and I'll most definitely post it in there too. Okay.
All
Y'all tell
right.
her thank
No
you.
doubt.
Y'all
I
put some
appreciate
hearts up in there for this queen. Let
appreciate
her know
y'all.
that y'all appreciate it, because I totally appreciate it. Totally appreciate it. Thank you, Supreme. I appreciate that.
Definitely.
All right. And
All right, good.
all right, you take care. And we'll
All
speak to
right,
you soon.
thank you.
Thanks for those
Enjoy your
hearts,
evening.
y'all. Thanks for those hearts. All right.
No
Thank you.
problem.
All right, so y'all see that right there. She is gonna be giving out those free services. Her information is pinned in the comments. Um, we gotta be thankful for things like that. We must use these type of resources. She's there for it, okay? And anybody else that wants to get out and they have anything that they can actually give out to our community, because of the simple fact that our community needs these things. Our community is hurting right now. Our community is like, it's really bad right now. You know, and you can see most of it. You can see a lot of it literally in your day-to-day life. And then if you're not really the ones that's out there in your community like that, and you're online, then you can see it online. So when we have someone that stands out and they want to give out some what they can give, this is what she can give to the community. Y'all take advantage of that, because it's not too many times that people are offering out free services for that type of work. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Please stay positive. I will have her information pinned in my YouTube information, so do me a favor, and if you click on my link for YouTube, you'll find that information in there. So yeah, in my link. Also there is a if you copy and paste my the petition that's in my bio, copy and paste that, and that is the petition to shut down this carbonation thing, because we cannot forget, we must not forget, we still have those babies that are coming in the world over there. We have the people that are, you know, the young adults that are being taken over there. Well, they're being talked into coming over that way or whatever is going on, and we still have to keep that in mind. We still have to keep the same energy that there's young babies that are over there. There are families out here that are grieving for these babies and their loved ones. As far as Joy, I heard somebody ask about Joy a while ago. Honestly, I don't know about that situation. The last thing I heard is that she basically was wanting to leave there. That's what I did hear. I did see something online saying that they were trying to, if she didn't take it down, it was putting her in danger or something like that. These are the things that we don't want to have to think about, people. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Mrs. J. Please do have them sign it. I would need as many people as possible to sign that. For real. Many people as possible to go ahead and get that petition. You're going to have to copy and paste it. You can't click on that. And also, again, if you see my link is up there, the YouTube link. If you're not on my YouTube, like and subscribe that. Go there, like and subscribe. I'm going to be definitely saving this live and putting it onto my YouTube as well. Okay? I appreciate you guys for staying focused. I definitely have seen a difference in the last few days as far as people that are staying more focused and getting off of the distractions, because the distractions are what will definitely, you know, it'll distract us from what we are doing. Um, you said make that petition go viral. I know that's right. I'm gonna figure out a way. I'm trying to figure out. It's all right, Miss Queen, because we about to get off anyway. But I just really want to make sure that everybody is staying informed. That's what I want everybody to do. Stay informed. Stay positive. Keep that same energy as far as taking down this situation, this online. Because understand, this could be your niece, this could be your nephew, this could be your auntie, your uncle. This can be anybody in your family. And a lot of these families, they don't want to speak out, and I can't do anything but respect that, because some people don't want to put their business out online and everything. My only thing is that it is happening online. Okay, so I feel like people need to be aware of what's going on online. So please make sure that you are sharing a lot of the information that you are seeing, so that a lot of the younger ones can see the information. Yes, I'm gonna keep on burning that sage, Supreme, most definitely. But make sure that you are sharing the information, because some people don't know. I've talked to plenty of people that don't know anything about this. You know, they don't know anything about it, but they got young kids. And I've been alarming people that's around me that I literally see. Okay? He said, I am too. It's really downing, and it's really depressing. But what I do is I keep on, I try to stay focused. Y'all know I have my situation going on with my niece as well. So that really drains the hell out of me as well, because I keep on getting a whole bunch of doors and everything. And when I get in one door, then I have to go through another one and try to hit another one. So I just have to keep on moving. We got to keep on moving for our community, period. Okay. My niece is a part of this community, and damn it, I'm going to do what I got to do for my niece. Okay. I know she's in a horrible situation, and I have to, her parents aren't doing all that they can do about it. So I must do what I have to do. And sometimes it takes, like they said, it takes a village. Okay. So I'm totally thanking you guys for tuning in. Continue to stay positive. Love on your families, okay? Love on your families. Communicate. Keep them lines of communication open, because that is what is going to help us out in a long way. Understand that our babies are our foundation, okay? I'm going to definitely save this live, so everybody that's tuning in right now, make sure you go back and look at the live, because I do have some... what's her name? Chelsea, the young lady that's pinned in here. Sister Mary, she's offering free services for like therapy. So if you guys are interested in that, go ahead and hit her up, DM her. You don't have to be in Virginia for you to get this therapy from her. All you have to do is give her a call, DM her, and she's gonna set up your services with you. This is a queen that is offering free services. We know a lot of times these services cost a lot of money, okay? She's offering them for free. Reach out, use those resources. If you know someone in your family, a friend that needs these resources, reach out to them. Let them know, okay? And I appreciate you guys again. I love you all. Stay aware, okay? And I'm about to end this. Y'all enjoy the rest of your evening.